We recently made a massive tier list for Peglin, the awesome Pachinko Roguelike, where I ranked every single orb in the game. And after that video came out, I had a lot of people that were telling me I just didn't appreciate some of the orbs and I needed to try them out again. And so today we're putting that to the test. I'm trying out some of my least favorite orbs in the game that you guys said were secretly awesome to see if they can beat Peglin Act 4. So if you like things like Irresponsiball or double-edged Sworb, we might be doing good with them. We might not. Who knows? Let's find out. So Crucible 14 on Baltazár, starting out with, you know what? Bulwark build. For every 12 bulwark we gain, we're going to gain muster coal. I guess we're going to try to do maybe a non-crit build here or something. But, you know, slowly climbing up the Crucibles. Beating Act 4 with all sorts of different weird builds. Last episode finally found one of the two last relics that we needed before we can do our like relic tier list or whatever. So there's still one more, the rarest relic in the game. And so that's why we're here playing Baltazár. We haven't played Baltazár in a little bit too. And very fun. Probably, I still think the best at higher crucibles. Sworb, this is the one that hurts us. When drawn, deal damage to all enemies equal to the number of dead pegs. Something I haven't used in a while. You know what? I'm gonna just lean. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade Sphere. I think upgrading Sphere. We've talked about it. Baltazár has, I think, the best starting orb in the entire game. With Sphere having a little bit of piercing to begin with here, and then obviously our starting relic is either based off of the amount of orbs that we have, if we're going big deck energy, or our largest orbs at base damage. We get that much bulwark, and then that already immediately. For every 12 bulwark you gain muster coal, which we have 6, but we're still getting 1. Wait, I think that counter persists between combats. So we're not getting it every combat. We probably will eventually once we get more orbs in our deck or whatever. But very interested. This could be a good Orbalisk build. Who knows? At the very least, I feel like Baltazár is the least played of our classes here in Act 4. Would have liked maybe Refresh Circle. I probably would have passed on the Shock Absorber because we just got an unbelievably broken bomb build last episode. Yeah. Okay, I guess get rid of a Pebble. Now we have a level 2 Pebble. I don't know really what that means for our build. We still don't know exactly how to get the rare relic in the game. All attacks gain 1-0, which is good for non-crit builds. And yeah, I would like Joy Mask. Can you try Irresponsiball if you see one? I promise it's good with the Bulwark build. Is that the one that takes away all of the Bulwark? That's the one that takes away all of it, right? I hate that one so bad. I think I rated that one so low on my tier list. The thought of you like getting rid of your bulwark. I know it is supposed to do a lot of damage. It's supposed to be a finisher, but it doesn't feel good to lose your bulwark. But who knows? Maybe we will. I feel like we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Crucible 14 is the first Crucible in which we start with 85 max HP instead of 100, which is one of the most brutal Crucibles at this point, for sure, especially since max HP is so important in Act 4. It does really suck to not have as much. Luckily, we're going to kill here. Half of our health gone. 4, let's see if it was worth it. We'll go ahead and upgrade Sphere. I really don't want to heal, but I will. Powder Collector, every 30 pegs hit is converted to a bomb, or deal extra damage the longer your orbs are in flight. We're going to take Pocket Watch. I don't think at least this first build is going to be a bomb build. Like I said, we just did a really good bomb build. Okay, duplicate an orb. I guess we'll have 2 spheres? I mean, like I said, it is pretty good. Would have preferred to have something better, but it's a level 3, so 2 level 3 spheres, not going to complain about. A lot of piercing, which is nice. But yeah, last episode, even though we ended with a really, really good build and run, we had a lot of losses. So I'm really hoping we can just get a god tier Baltazár run here. beat Act 4, get Crucible 14 done. But we'll see. We'll see. This game likes playing tricks on us a lot sometimes. Drake and Josh meme. So heroical. I've seen a lot of Drake and Josh. I don't remember... that I don't have that memory of, but I would probably if I saw the meme. Or the moment it was from. Drake and Josh was great. I watched so much of that growing up. Okay. Bombs. There we do it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna attempt to do a bulwark build. I will. Because every time we gain bulwark, we're gaining muster coal. So gain 4 bulwark every 10 hit, and when drawn, we just gain some bulwark as well. I will attempt the bulwark build here. I will attempt to shield ourselves from Act 4. Though that doesn't really help our max HP. Spherical. That's what I like. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. I still don't know. What was the context in which they were saying something was spherical? Okay. I think we'll just, yeah. Let's just risk it. Get rid of Terra Ball. Take some damage. A little bit scary. Nice. We get the chest. Oh yeah. Creator of a lot of those shows. Pretty horrible. Enemy damage resistances become weaknesses instead. Not gonna really help us right now, but it'll be good. Josh got the game sphere. Oh, maybe then. I don't want more pebbles here. Remove a random orb. Sure. No! Level 4 sphere got removed. We took our chances. Okay, we're gonna rest for 15 before this boss, which is good. We had a chance to fight an elite there, which could have been okay. So we're back to 1 sphere. Honestly, I don't think our deck is terrible here. We've already got scaling. And I do got to remember at a certain point, very quickly, we don't want crits. I need to remember that. We do not want crits. I'm probably going to instinctively crit fish sometimes here. Level 4 sphere is crazy. Wait. Level 4 sphere. I didn't even notice that. Was there a bug or something? Did it say sphere got level 4? Oh, I said level 4. Take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I say the wrong thing about 20% of the time. I said I lost my level 4 sphere. Yeah, I have no recollection of saying that. I believe you guys. I don't know why my brain does that. It's literally like 1% of all of the words that I say, probably less than that, are just a wrong, different word. Like, I constantly, my entire life, called people, once again, about 1% of the time, a different name. Like, I'll just, like, call one of my friends a different name, you know, one of our other friends' names. Don't know why. Okay. A lot of vines here. I don't really like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This wouldn't be the worst run to lose. I don't feel like we've got anything like that I'm super ecstatic about, but I mean, I want this run to live, but I don't know. There's the refresh at least. Okay, here's some more ball work. A little bit of it. Oh my gosh. I need that vine. Okay, there we go. The problem is that hits the front guy. Oh, and then crit makes us lose all that damage. We got some shield though. Oh, I'm so close, but it's too late. Nope. So, first death off the bat. That's okay. Okay. Run it back. I've never really enjoyed bulwark builds, but you know, I was gonna give it a chance with what we started with. Enemies don't get their extra turn for a first reload. Let's take that. That's pretty decent. Oh, the crow gave us 4 gold. That's probably what I was saying. Yeah. Names are hard. Yeah, names are hard. I have such a bad memory too, so I'm always like, I have to constantly like tell people, I'm like, yeah, my memory's so bad. What's your name again? Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, we're not at 2 deaths. Absolutely. We're at 1. Thank you. I'm a professional streamer. Allegedly. Allegedly. Now, that had piercing. That's all cool. They don't get their first turn for the reload, which is nice. Actually, matters a lot there. Decoy orb's nice. Now, it becomes even more important next Crucible 15, which is whenever we reload, enemies get extra turns, which is horrifying. That's when Round Guard becomes one of the best relics in the whole game. Here's best orb fence. This isn't the one that someone was wanting me to take, was it? It was the other thing, I think. This is deals damage for all the bulwark that we have, only hits ground enemies, pierces everyone, but I don't have any bulwark relics. It doesn't make sense for me to try to force that in this order. I think if you have good relics for a bulwark build, maybe try it. It's really brutal trying to do a bulwark build with no relics. Well, now I should have taken it. Now we have what we started with last time. Every 12 bulwark we gain a muster coal. Yeah, I got some deja vu here. For sure. You said whenever you reintroduce people, you say, I smoked away my ability to remember names. Okay. Got a crit. Sphere is level 2. I think we can get the bombs now. There we go. And I'll discard the Terror Ball because, yeah, we prevent them from going again. Nice. Should have discarded that. I think we'll probably be okay. Could have theoretically waited a little bit more to get more gold, but... Here's Irresponsiball. I will do it for the content for y'all. I hate this orb. I hate this orb. But I will do it for the content. It gets stronger and stronger the more bulwark you have, but then it takes it all away. So... And I'm actually getting, instead of an elite, I'll take the chest here. Unicorn Horn, can't complain about that. That just lets us see an additional bounce with all this. I do want to give it another try. Ever since we did the tier list, you know, it does make me like, if there are people out there that are truly like, dude, that orb is so good. You just need to try it again. All right. So like, let's see. This is going to take away all my bulwark. And it only has overflow. It doesn't even hit everyone. So now I have no bulwark. So now I'm going to take damage, probably. Let's see. There we go. A couple bombs. That's all I needed there. It's S+ in my heart. Okay, Sir K. This is the multi-ball, and when it leaves the pegboard, gain bulwark. So, I mean, I will. We're attempting a bulwark build here. I don't know if we've really had a broken bulwark build. Okay, we're going to let Pebble sink. I want to go right, so we aim left. Didn't work that time. This is more okay, though. Ooh, okay. I will take, whenever we add an orb to our deck, we'll take 6 damage and upgrade it. I really like that right now. Eye of Turtle. We'll have more choices in the future, which could be good if we're trying to force this bulwark build. Another Cirque. Or Extraordinary, which would just be very good at non-crit. I didn't want Warp Hammer. I'm not going to take that. Do want a relatively small deck-ish. Man, I am not getting to go where I want, so no elite here for us. Maybe this will be good. Okay, I'm gonna say... yeah. See, it's like, so I won't use it there. I want my bulwark. This will hit the crit. Nope. Almost did. And, okay, so I don't want crits. So, okay, 3-1. It's going to add some multi-ball, though. Or, bulwark, I mean. And the more bulwark we get, the more non-crit damage we get. So, we really want something like Unpretentious Pendant or something like that. Just need one more bomb and we will be good. It is very nice. Them not getting their first turn when I reload or whatever. Okay. This is gaining Mustercall, but it's hurting me. Another orb that I said I didn't really want. I think I gotta upgrade what I have before I start taking more and more things, I think. So I'm gonna upgrade... You know, I will upgrade Irresponsiball. I will give it the shot that it deserves to make sure I can actually attempt to use it as a good finisher. And we do have some bulwark remaining, which is always nice for navigation damage. Okay. So what would be really good is, yeah, Mask of Joy, which I believe we're allowed to find on Baladin, where all status effects would be increased by 1, right? That multi-ball orb would then give us 4 instead of 2, which is still not a lot, to be honest. But, okay. I'll get the bombs, because we theoretically have a finisher. But yeah, there's a lot of potential good synergy with bulwark stuff. Okay, I'm gonna consume all my bulwark. Obviously, piercing's not great there. So then, yeah, I can't even use it again. It's not a really reusable orb here. It's a 0-0 now. It is gonna take a lot to convince me that this is a good orb, but I'm trying it for y'all, for the content here. Okay, wait a minute. So more, okay. This is the Protect Orb. Yep. Okay, that's a Bulwark build. Got upgraded, which is nice. I'm gonna then... I'll upgrade it max because I think getting Bulwark is the most important part of everything. Oh, I don't have any Bulwark to protect me from navigation damage. I wonder what caused that. Oil's the giving extra Bulwark on every instance. Yeah, that'd be very good. And Secret Elite here, which is probably fine. Irresponsiball is a very strategic orb. I don't have the IQ for this. Okay, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not using it. Gonna assume we'll probably accidentally hit a bomb at some point. So what I really want is this. I wanted it to fall in the middle there. Though honestly, got a decent bit of bulwark there. Okay, Protect Orb. Okay. 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 Let's do some more. So now this is a 3260. But I lose 46. Is that even worth it? I'm still gonna say no, actually. Because then it wouldn't hit the ground enemies. I think it's more valuable to have 48 bulwark, so I literally just do not take this damage at all. Also, yeah, don't want crits here. Bomb? Nice. And the refresh. That was pretty crazy. Enemies like the wall, ones that don't attack you consistently, probably best. Because you're not going to need bulwark. Yeah, I mean, true. I could have been underestimating this the whole time. Who knows? Okay, so that is Protect Orb. This is Buckle Orb. So the other thing that will give me bulwark. We were actually able to block that damage. I will now upgrade Irresponsiball to max level here. Crit Equilibrium! Let's go! Nice. So we have a way more safe and secure way to, that was pretty pathetic, to do non-crit builds here. Okay. We got something cooking here. We really do. Our refresh situation's still pretty horrible. I will say that. We shall see. Yeah, crit equilibrium. If our crit damage is higher, it'll add a crit. If it's lower, it'll take away a crit. Very, very good. We shall see. I think we should be able to hopefully get through this. We are having our bulwark constantly chipped down, but hopefully gonna get a good amount here. Let's see. I like that we get some automatically when we draw it. Problem is there's just not too many pegs for these things to trigger because all the slime doesn't actually count for anything. Be fair to call Crit Equilibrium an A tier relic. I would definitely say it's one of the strongest. Yeah, I don't know. A, S tier, you know, I don't know. Because there's an argument for it being S tier potentially. Also, you know what? Sure. I will get rid of our bulwark here. 150 damage. It's probably decent. So now it's taking away the crits here. And I like that it's not even per battle. It's per orb, too. We've now been eaten, though, so the damage is a lot lower, but I think we're good now. This should... Yep, okay. We make it into castle. Okay, wait a minute. This refreshes the board, but hurts us. This is another orb I haven't taken in a while, but I don't have great AoE, so I'm actually going to take it. I'm going to try it. I'm trying a lot of things we don't normally do here. I'll even upgrade it here. When drawn, deals self-damage equal to the number of pegs that need to be refreshed, reduced by 70%, and then deal damage to all enemies when drawn equal to the number of that times 5, and it also then refreshes the board. This is an orb we do not really ever take. Bomb damage, us taking damage. We don't have our refreshes figured out. Kinetic Meteorite, I'm definitely taking. And... I've kind of been getting screwed recently by doing the mini boss. I will do darkness here. I keep being told I should do this. Let's try to do this. We aren't allowed to see the boards anymore for this relic here. But hopefully I have played enough of this game to think this is okay. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and use the Irresponsiball here. Because this will hopefully kill the front with the overflow. So we just got rid of all my bulwark. But there is no board. At least that we can see. But I do have like 500 plus episodes or videos in this, hours in this game. So I theoretically should have this. But I'm scared that I don't, but we'll see. Protect Orb's given us a good amount of muster coal. Which, yeah, crit equilibrium was so good. Okay, so here we go. Just did damage to everyone with the double-edged sword. I'm excited. I'm hoping that that does good things for us. Because there were, I think, the most orbs that I underestimate are Baladin's, some of Baladin's, even though I do think Baladin's the best at High Crucible. And then, obviously, some of the Spinventer ring things. Okay, 1628. Let's go for it. Getting rid of all of my bulwark, which I'm not gonna lie, it is getting us a good amount of damage. I'm not hating what's happening. I'm gonna upgrade Bucklord. Not hating it. I'll give you that. Chains could go good. Okay. So the gold kind of helps us remember a little bit of what the board's supposed to be. I think I would normally expect chandeliers here, but oh my gosh, that did a lot of damage. Refreshes the board. If we have bulwark for it, man, Yeah, this episode, or this video is just me. Okay, well, let's get rid of all of our ball work. This is just me learning to appreciate all of the orbs that I have just been shitting on. Isn't it good to keep a bit of leftover ball work at the end of each round? It could be good for navigation, which is like why I feel like it's still a bit risky for me to even be doing this with the Irresponsiball, but because yeah, like I would like to try to get gold and be a little bit more protected. That it didn't matter at all, so I didn't even get any of that gold. Here's the rainbow slime drop. Wait, I'm by myself and out of coins. Can we help each other? Yeah, I will lose all my gold 18 to get rid of a terror ball. That sounds great. And I kind of want, honestly, I'll take the elite. Hoping for some gold as well. 1 gold. 2 gold. Oh my gosh, it went all the way over to the chest. Okay, not the worst. Oh, basalt totem. Okay, so we can now start paying to gain HP, which is actually very helpful because, you know, we're talking about, oh, that was so bad. Okay, it's recovering. Act 4, HP is really important, and we've been starting with 85 max HP instead of, you know, 100 now with Crucible 14, so not a bad thing to have. Yeah, I think like darkness isn't the worst thing ever. I just don't like it. It's just not very fun to me to not be able to see the board. But I probably objectively, you know, now that we're on the higher crucibles, I really should be taking it more often. Cause it's not that bad of a debuff. It really isn't. We already have a protect orb. Yeah. Could do some self-damage stuff. Honestly, do I have everything upgraded? I want to increase our max HP, but let's go ahead and upgrade Cirque. Let's get that to max level here. But honestly, this is a very solid build so far. We haven't been struggling. The bulwark's been protecting us. We have good scaling. Kinetic Meteorite is doing a lot for us here too. And this is going to refresh the board, doing like 300. Man. Yeah, I'm learning to appreciate a lot of these orbs more. I wonder if the same thing's gonna happen with the relics. Like I'm gonna rate some relics not that great, and a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, you gotta give it a second try." And then we do, and then we're gonna like them. Cause that's what happened to Rub Orb. There was like the first 2 or 3 years, I didn't really use Rub Orb very often. Okay, so I will just now still once again max out Cirque. That increases the damage of that a lot. Still not in love with losing all the bulwark, but you know, it hasn't been terrible. This is why I like double-edged Sworb. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is actually what has been exciting me the most in this build. Bucklore, or the things giving us bulwark have been very nice. But yeah, double-edged Sworb, that's what I'm the most impressed with. Okay, this is the opportunity for Irresponsiball here. Lose 26, which is a lot. But with Overflow, damn, that's something to be said about that. I needed AoE and we got it. Pretty good. And now I'm very weak and I'm gonna probably take a little bit of damage here, right? That was a horrible throw. Oh my gosh! And then double-edged Sworb does 1 billion damage to me, which would have been fine if I didn't Irresponsiball. Not gonna say. I'm liking double-edged Sworb. I am Irresponsiball, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'll increase max health. And I don't think we're gonna go to a shop. I'll heal. Okay. But I don't know. We might. Oh, apple a day. Okay. Okay. I like that. Prevent the first time you would take lethal damage. I don't know if that will really come in handy. We'll see. I'm not sure. This is a very interesting build here so far. Oh, that was crazy. It's seeing it literally take off the crit. Because we wanted the crit, but then we discarded it and then we don't want it anymore. Crit equilibrium is so good. Honestly, probably S tier. Okay, you know what? No. I'm not going to use it. Not going to use it. I don't think it's worth it. I think I need to keep my health for this boss fight that will happen somewhat soon. Yeah, I would just way rather keep my bulwark. Like almost all of the time, I would rather keep my bulwark. Keep my balls where I can see them. But it has done a lot of damage. I don't know. Okay. I am glad, even if we don't see the new relic. Well, we don't have stuff for the sling, so we still can't. I am excited. I like the concept of trying to do this shield build with some of these that I haven't normally done. Okay, let's that's something that pierces. That would do the self-damage, but I've got enough self-damage. I'm going to just increase max health. There's Mask of Joy. When applying positive status effects, increase the amount by 1. The refreshing, the boob broccoli thing would have been good too, but we said we wanted Mask of Joy. We have Mask of Joy. So now we're applying extra bulwark to ourselves, and we're applying extra of the whatever it's called. Mustard coal. Definitely think we're going to just get rid of the pebble. I don't think this is a Orbalisk build here. I'm just going to get rid of the pebble. And then I will take 6 damage for 46 gold. I think that's pretty decent. I might have to TTG guarantee seal this. I don't know, but I also don't know how good bulwark is going to be against Act 4. We'll have to see. That is the ultimate goal, is Act 4 wins. And I do feel like Bulwark can struggle a little bit in Act 4. Not going to use Irresponsiball. Because, you know, a lot of the times you're really worried about losing max health. Oh, there's the double-edged sword. Man, we already have 6 Muster Cult. Mask of Joy was insane for us. This is going well. A lot of damage there. And yeah, the darkness hasn't affected us very much. I do think it's objectively, I don't know why. It's not as fun when you don't get to see the board. Like, I know that all the bounces are happening, but you don't get to feel like Spider-Man. And that's all anyone really wants in life, is to feel like Spider-Man. This is a 15-1 multi-ball. The multi-ball starts becoming better and better the more of this Muster Cult we have. It's a little weird not getting to see where the board is. Okay, you know what? Sure, I'll lose. This is it. I'll lose 9 bulwark here. Is it worth it? 9 bulwark for, well, we're gonna kill, so decent finisher. We used the finisher as the finisher. 1,000 damage, honestly, that's pretty big. Okay, increase max health and just keep it at that. Okay, chains is pretty crazy. Yeah, I think we take chains. Yeah, that's gonna go crazy. We're gonna get so much bulwark, actually. We're gonna get so many stats. Let's fight Painbow. I think we can handle Painbow. Yeah, I definitely think better than Gopher. So we can at least see the board now. We don't have stuff for the sling, so we probably won't be getting the secret relic here today. But that's fine, because what we actually want is to see if I can win with all of these orbs that I have neglected for the last probably year of gameplay. Okay. Yeah, all of the multi-ball here on things like Protect Orb, on Buckle Orb, gonna be very good. And it's just like, yeah, why would I ever get rid of it? The double-edged sword just took like 20 damage off of me. Maybe I would use the thing more if I didn't have double-edged sword, but with double-edged sword, I never want to get rid of my bulwark, ever. Act 4 finally came to the Switch the other day. Yeah, I don't know if it was you or someone else that left the comment, because I just was under the assumption that Act 4 had been out for everyone for a while, but yeah, I guess Switch just got it. But that's very hype. I know a lot of people play on the Switch, so I'm excited you guys are getting to see all of the beautifulness of this update, because Peglin 2.0 is truly a different game. Okay, more max HP. I think we want to just keep increasing our max HP as much as we can. Luckily, I think we'll be good to not need to grab more max HP in Act 4. Well, House of Slime. Also, I am going to do it. We're going to lock in a TTG guarantee seal of approval. I'm feeling really confident with this build. I think we can build our streak back up. And so while we're here, thank you, as always, to all of our VIP members, HatchetDaddy, Baltazár, Kaiden, DragonLord, Ellie, Velachka 420, Catastrophe 427, and all you beautiful people watching. We're definitely going to win Act 4, guaranteed. There's no way we could lose. Second time is always the charm. Tax gain 0-1. You know what? I'll take that because on the few orbs, that crit is fine, right? More crit damage, not bad. I think we can go for as many elites as we can. This sucks. This is a really bad elite for us because I'm not allowed to aim properly. Which makes things quite hard to hit these refreshes. There we go, there we go, there we go. And I do have a bunch of ball work. And that Painbow slime. There we go, there we go. We're bringing some back here. This might take more damage than I was really wanting to, but also we were getting cock-blocked by that permanent peg. That kind of sucked. Dude, am I ever going to be able to get that refresh? Do the refreshes move on this board? I think I'm actually cock-blocked from ever getting a refresh. Brother. Brother. Oh my god, I'm pissed off. I'm actually so pissed off. How do I get this? How do I not lose it right now? I don't know how I don't lose. There we go, there we go, there we go. No way in hell I'm getting rid of the bulwark. Need this to not die. Not using it. Okay, okay, okay. It's all coming together here. Took more damage than I would like, but I have a lot of money, so increase max health. Oh, hurt myself with the thing. That's fine. Okay, max health and heal. And yeah, I've been told we don't need to upgrade the thing. And Inconspicuous Ring is kind of cool with multi-ball, but I'm going to take Ring of Pain whenever we lose health. Deal that 7 times that to everybody else. That's really good. Very, very good. Now, I don't think Bulwark, you know, if Bulwark gets hit, it doesn't count, right? It has to be us getting hurt, but... Okay. This is going to be a lot of Bulwark. That Painbow Slime is going to be very annoying to deal with, honestly. We might not get to kill it. Because I don't know. I don't know how much damage this build has. Maybe we eventually get enough with Irresponsiball. I mean, we do have... No, I guess we do have damage. It's just it takes a bit. Right? Because we need to get as much Bulwark as we can, which then is giving us a ton of Muster Coal. So you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm getting rid of 44. I somehow missed the crit. There we go, there we go. There we go. 2,000 damage. Okay. 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 I mean, you know, that was damage that I wouldn't have had otherwise. Credit where credit is due. I'm trying to make the most of all this. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not very confident if we can kill Painbow Slime. And we're fighting Dragon, which I think Dragon is very fine. And yeah, sure, I'll even try to get rid of all of our Bulwark to do 500 extra damage, max HP increase. And I don't think we need to heal now at this point. I might try to save up for a shop and buy out a big shop or something. I do want to keep increasing our max HP. All or nothing is interesting. Oh, that's the one with the... Oh, yeah, because then we would want crits, yeah. It's another thing I don't use a lot. Because your Musticle converts to crit damage. Yeah, with crit equilibrium then as well. That was 500 damage with double-edged Sworb. You've been live for over 3 hours. Just now getting a notification. Yeah, YouTube, I've been talking with some other YouTubers. I'm trying to just stay positive. There's been a lot of big YouTubers that I've been talking about where all of our, like, impressions from YouTube, like, just shot down at one point in time. Like, all of our stats are still fine, like, when people do find the videos. But it seems like people are having a harder time finding the videos. And, so one, just always shout out, if you somehow haven't seen videos from me in a while, we upload videos daily. So, you know, go check out the subscriptions tab. Go check out our playlists, you know, things like that. We're constantly putting out videos. But, and I'm just not much I can really do about it. But yeah, biggest thing also, yeah, Discord. I try to do notifications when we go live, stuff like that. Okay, max HP. And attacks gain 1/1, overwhammer. Whenever we reload, grant balance. I'll do that and try to thin out our deck a bit. Because that would then be 3 balance, which would be even better. YouTube's making some bad moves. I was watching stream on my phone earlier, and YouTube's just playing ads concurrently during stream and blocking audio. Sounds fun. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I gotta say though, double-edged Sworb has been pretty cool. A little bit. It's hard for me to aim properly on this board. Oh, and I'm not allowed to aim where I want either because of this thing back here. But we got a bunch of bulwarks, so maybe it's okay. A kinetic meteorite is hurting us here as well because it's not all allowed to just fall. It's all like trying to shoot back up. These are big, so maybe this will be a bit better. Definitely getting a bunch of bulwark out of it. Multi-ball on these things is great. Definitely want to keep my bulwark, so I won't be using Irresponsiball. Okay, they at least don't get a turn. There's the balance. Oh, almost hit that refresh. Oh yeah, horrible refresh spot, absolutely. It's like we have multi-ball, which can help sometimes. But it is very hard with chains. Honestly, if I could get a refresh orb, I probably should. We still have a really good chance that we just get refresh screwed. I took so much damage. But double-edged sword got the job done. I will max HP and heal. Okay. We want this shop here. Board has an extra crit. We do not want that. I will skip that. And duplicate an orb. I will duplicate. You know what? I'm gonna not because we have shrewd scales. There's nothing of super value. I'm just not going to duplicate. I want a small deck here. And more discards. Ooh, more discards, and then whenever I reload, gain Musticle. Or whenever I gain Musticle, then gain Bulwark. Okay. So we definitely need that. That's how we go crazy. And then I want more discards, but... And there's all or nothing, right? The one that we were talking about where it would then do crazy crit damage. It's either do I want more... probably whenever I reload, gain Musticle. And you know what? I'll try all or nothing. This whole build has been about trying things that I never use. So... It's a 0-10 just by itself right now. Though I didn't even get a crit, so now it's nothing. I still have to hit a crit, though. That's the problem. It might offer me 2, but might not hit it. I'm surprised we didn't hit that, honestly. Do have Ring of Pain. This is gonna hurt me a lot. Oh my gosh. I'm getting pretty hurt here. We're not gonna be able to afford, I don't think, max HP and heal here, so we're probably just gonna need to heal. Yeah, Orbust would be really good. I love Orbust. The one that just gives you Bulwark and gives you Mustercle. Because yeah, now we have it where when I gain Bulwark, I gain Mustercle. When I gain Mustercle, I gain Bulwark. Not getting rid of all of my shield there. Not happening. I am very low right now. And this guy gets pretty scary. Okay, see, okay, 0-48. This is why all or nothing, yeah, actually. Because this is why I'm glad we did the tier list. Because like, yeah, all or nothing, even though it's a crit orb, technically, it is actually good non-crit orb, right? 4,000 damage, just some of the most damage we had right now. I think, to be fair, it's only really good because we have crit equilibrium. If we didn't have crit equilibrium, that would not be consistent enough to take. But because I have crit equilibrium, where if I need crit damage, it'll give us extra crits. If I don't, you know, that is the only reason I think that is doing very good for us right now. I'm sure it always could, but I wouldn't have taken it if we didn't have crit equilibrium. There's that. I will... Oh, I actually can max HP, heal, duplication potion is pretty... Actually, well, we get rid of crits. I don't think I actually want that. Enemy damages become weaknesses instead. I don't know if that's necessary. I'm going to take Mental Mantle. I don't really like Mental Mantle, but we have Multi-Ball, so it feels very weird taking that and not Duplication Potion, but I don't really know how all that interacts. I don't know if Crit Equilibrium would bring a crit, and then somehow it moves, and then it's now staying there. I don't think that's how it works, but also I will definitely take 21 damage to remove a Pebble. Because now we're reloading and gaining a lot of Mustercle. This didn't do any damage here. We might get Painbow Slime. I don't really know. Hard to tell. Yeah, Mental Mantle, that is a lot of chip damage slowly, but you know, it's just 1 every 2, even when you have multi-ball, it's a little bit hard to be ecstatic about that because at least like once you get later in the game, some enemies have so much health, it's like, is that even doing that much? I don't know. Maybe I should be using it for some of these flying enemies, but I'm kind of just hoping the bombs will take care. I'm just trying to do as much damage to that Painbow as I can. Seems to be working out. Oh, wait a minute. Could I hit a crit? 0-38, come on. No crit. Dang it, dude, I hate it. I hate the orb. Okay, second chance here. Though it doesn't have piercing. Yeah, I still have to hit the crit. I still have to. Even with 2, that ain't guaranteed. Oh my gosh. Okay. It is funny just ending it by drawing double-edged sword. That is a fun orb. I will heal. We're at 95 HP. I don't think I have any healing in the run. Well, I got Bulwark. I should be fine, right? We're obviously hoping to go to Act 4, but... Hello. Still having to deal with Painbow Slime here. Now, I think we still don't have the achievement of getting all the gold before we kill the dragon. I think. I don't actually remember. But Painbow Slime theoretically gives us time to get gold while not hitting the dragon. Because a lot of times we'll kill the dragon before we get all the gold. Which actually, killing the Painbow Slime will add more gold and make it even harder. But at least for the achievement. Yeah, I think we're not going to get to kill Painbow Slime here, unfortunately. We haven't failed to kill Painbow in a while, but this is definitely one of those times. Yeah, wow. And this is a horrible refresh situation. kind of getting refresh screwed here really, really badly. Because Kinetic Meteorite is making stuff not fall. Everything's bouncing. Okay, okay. He shuffles it up. I did forget that. That'll help. Or she shuffles it up. There we go. There's all our bulwark, which is in turn giving us all that must circle. That's what I'm talking about. I will not be getting rid of it all. That sounds like a dumb idea. So it's just one of those orbs that you're not allowed to use most of the time. Which I guess I'm just not the most fond of those. But once again, it has done a lot of damage. There have been moments. Okay, 048. Just got to hit a crit. I maybe could have aimed a bit more to the left there. All or nothing is having a very high potential, but not doing too great. Not doing too great. Okay, we get hit. That's fine. We've got all this muster call. We keep refreshing the board. I do like double-edged Sworb. I kind of forgot, because we're not fully refresh screwed because we do have that. So that is always refreshing the board, which there's a lot of value to that. Okay, 069. There we go. There we go. Which, once again, yeah, all or nothing. Highest damage we've gotten so far. Would have been sick if it hit that refresh. Kinetic Meteorite. I was complaining about it earlier, but it is very good sometimes. And Kinetic Meteorites, for those of you guys who don't know, just the one every 3 hit provides an explosive force, but then that goes away for the throw in, once you get a refresh. So it's really good when you don't have like a big refresh build. I could just get rid of all of the bulwark, but I actually don't want to not prove anything, but I don't think I've gotten the achievement for getting all the gold, so. As it turns out, this dragon is a he. I thought it was a she, but I know Leshy is a she. I think there's only like 7 more gold. 3 more gold right now. 2 more gold. Oh my gosh, that got rid of, okay, I got all the gold. So if I don't have the achievement, I get the achievement now. But I might have already gotten the achievement and I've just forgotten. I don't know. Leshy and Painter are confirmed to be female. I did it! Let's go! So new achievement. Very long time since we got, well, no, we got an achievement recently, but sweet. That achievement has been in the game for a very long time. We'll increase max HP. Ooh, less discards, but way more. Ooh, that's spicy. Sure, that 3 balance will go pretty hard. I know I'll get less of the muster coal, but that'll go pretty hard, especially if I remove. So no more discards. Oh, wait a minute. I have an orb that sucks ass in my deck. Why did I take that? Why did I take that? This all or nothing is gonna fucking murder me. This is why I don't take this orb. Maybe it's not the worst thing ever, but I now am forced to use it unless I remove this from my deck. Fuck. This is a very interesting episode. I have taken so many orbs that I never take. But we'll see. Yeah, I am the most pro gamer that's ever pro gamed. But I don't know, maybe I'm just worried because I don't understand the true value of this. I don't know. I don't know. And hey, Kajvask, thanks for following. So here we go. Well, actually, I have none to get rid of right now, so this is fine. I am so curious how this build is going to go. We do have a TTG guarantee seal of approval writing on this. We'll see. If it is worth it. We shall see. Yes, we will. Because I hadn't had a chance to get all the ball work. I still think, like, our build is pretty crazy. Because if we could win with some of my least favorite orbs in the game, that would be a way to title the video. Like, I broke Peglin Act 4 with my least favorite orbs. Trust, Irresponsiball will prove itself. I sure hope. How did we not get that refresh? They kept flying so close to the refresh. Which, if anything, you know, the longer we go without a refresh, the more time Kinetic Meteorite has to go burr, right? But I don't have piercing. Dude, 100. I'm gonna lose 113 ball work. Actually, I'm gonna lose a lot more than that. But I don't know. Maybe that'll get me the damage that I need. Maybe I could just be learning to appreciate all of these things that I don't normally take. Who knows? Because I sure as hell can't discard. Why did that hurt me? What? Oh shit! Oh shit! These guys make me lose max HP. Fuck! Fuck! That's why, I don't know, Bulwark isn't that great. Bulwark kind of sucks at Act 4, I'm not gonna lie. Now, the only thing good about it is giving us ways to gain Muster Coal. I need a refresh here, but that refresh is not in a good place. I'm about to lose, you know what, but I don't know, losing 307, that's not even really helping me anyways, so I really would like a refresh though, but... Okay, I am gonna now lose 309. Nope, and I didn't get the refresh. There we go, there we go. Okay. So I'm losing 309, but I'm gonna do 56,000 damage. 70,000 damage, you know? That is a lot. That is a lot. I would want Orbus now, but I really want a small deck, so we're just gonna increase max HP. I don't have super boots here, which sucks. And I probably should upgrade all or nothing at least once. Okay. Oh, not having super boots sucks here, bro. Okay, lost max HP. Lost HP. Okay. Here, I'm going to say... I could remove orbs. I could remove sphere... Pebble... I don't know if I want a relic or to remove things, because I think I want to remove things, because every time I reload, I'm getting Muster Coal, I'm getting balance. I think I remove orbs here. And we're going to remove the pebble, and we're going to remove the sphere, which is going to suck for this elite, but whatever. I could get rid of Irresponsiball, but I will hold on to it. I'm going to get rid of... Sir K's doing damage, but it's not getting us a ton of ball work. I'm going to get rid of Sir K. Let's see. I think we want as small of a deck as we can here. All or nothing, starting out. Interesting. Been watching your vids for quite a few weeks. Glad to finally catch you live. Good luck. Hey, well, thank you, thank you. Hopefully, I'll get you a win. We shall see here. Okay, gonna lose 19 stuff. And we'll have more consistent refreshes, which is the good thing. And I could theoretically remove one more orb if I wanted to. Which might be a good idea. More turns they get, but I really need this to be as small of a deck as possible for the maximum, excuse me, scaling. Just finished playing, died on this level. Yeah, Act 4 does not mess around. It does not. And see, the smaller the deck that we have, the more, you know, the thing that I am appreciating the most is double-edged Sworb. I think that is the orb that I am learning to appreciate the most. So here now, we're getting rid of 12 bulwark here. And in a weird way, I'm learning to appreciate Irresponsiball, but I don't know, I'm still scared by it. I do think we should heal. And instead of max HP, no, I'm gonna do max HP as well. I think I should. Oh! I think we just wall chicken even more max HP. 177 makes me very confident here. I'll be able to buy 2 relics potentially and remove. Oh, there's super boots. After you're attacked, the attacker receives 5 times your bulwark. Problem is we're gonna get constantly rid of our bulwark. After we lose health from self-damage, gain bulwark equal to double lost. Okay, we'll buy that. Buy super boots so we don't lose as much max HP. I could remove an orb or damage back 5 times bulwark. Problem is we're going to be getting rid of that a lot. I think as much as I want to remove, I think we get an extra refresh. Okay, that was very good. That was like as good of a shop as I could probably ask for. Okay. So we don't have to worry about taking all the max HP damage from purple fires anymore. And we got walled chicken, so we have even more as well. So let's see how crazy this build gets. We don't have as much AoE because we got rid of that. We got rid of the sphere. It was the furthest I had gotten. I was so sad. Yeah, Act 4, do not play around. You keep trying. You'll get it. I promise. But it's such a fun goal to go towards now. Like, I can't imagine playing this game without Act 4. Like, we played Peglin for 4 years or something. Before Act 4. Also, yeah, that extra refresh is gonna do so much, because yes, we have the 1 guaranteed when we hurt ourselves, but 2 refreshes, a lot better than 1 refresh, that's for sure. And there we go. A 35k. The damage is scaling. Okay, we are now about to loot. This is a 142, 238. I am being forced to get rid of 232 things, and unfortunately, we're capped out, I think, right? Yeah, wow. So I just lost all of that bulwark for not a good reason, because they were capped out at the amount of damage I was able to hit. Yeah, this elite can fuck you up depending on your builds. Oh man, yeah, wish we had all that bulwark. That's for sure. All or nothing. You know what? That too. As much as I've been sad when we missed the crits, all or nothing has been pretty solid in this build, which is very quirky. Oh my god, I almost just killed myself with double-edged sword, bro. Bro, this is horrible. And I don't have any healing in combat. Nope, I'm officially declaring Irresponsiball an enemy of the state. Irresponsiball is an irresponsible thing to take in Peglin. I stand by my placement on the tier list. Yes, the highs can be high. But have you ever been so high you kill yourself? That is the question that we need to ask ourselves. Because fuck this orb, bro. Like, actually fuck this orb. I'm about to lose 61 that I really needed. Ah! I hate it! I hate that orb! Oh no, I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Fucking goddamn it. Okay, getting rid of 54 for what? Kill the front guy. Okay, cool. Do 1k extra. That is not worth losing 54. Gotta say. Oh, and this isn't gonna hit a crit. Oh my god, all of these orbs. There's a reason I hate all of these orbs! I hate these orbs. So that's what will make it even more impressive if I could actually beat Act 4 with my least favorite orbs. Okay. So we're fine. See, because it's just like if I just had time and I could just, I should have removed it, but I wanted to test it. Okay. Orb could be interesting, but I'm gonna not. I'm going to max HP and heal. And unfortunately, we're sitting at 64 HP. Pincher gets us through the damage thing, but I think I need Oboe to not die. Oh. Yeah, Oboe gives us a chance here. Let's see. Let's see if all my least favorite orbs can beat Peglin Act 4. It all comes down to this. Okay, say goodbye to all of the ball work that I just gained. And once again, for what? For 14k damage. Actually, that wasn't even 14k. That was so little. I was so little. Because I can only hit based off of what that shield value's at. Unless we break the, you know, buff. I don't know, you guys. The only bad egg here is Irresponsiball. Yeah, like the other things I could have handled. I think, yeah. But I'm glad we tried it, right? This is, but like, let's not give up yet. Let's see. Let's see. So I really need to, all I can do is try to get rid of this bottom buff to do an obscene amount of damage from something here. And hopefully Oboe protects us, super boots as well. Okay, so here we are. Getting rid of 39 block. But maybe this will win us the game, I don't know. No, we do not have healing. Not in combat sustain. But we have super boots. Which kind of prevents us from taking some damage. But yeah, I'm just, every time I'm gonna take damage after I get rid of all of my block. Oh, okay. Hurt myself very hard. I've got the max HP here. It's like, surprisingly, that's not the problem. The zero sustain and the constantly hurting myself. And that would be fine if I had shield to protect me when I hurt myself. I think number one, you don't want too many self-damage things, right? Okay, so here we go. We're getting rid of 31 block. Once again, for what? At most, it's an 18k damage. But we haven't even been getting that point yet. It does take this time a little bit of time to build. We're at 30 musical, 18 balance, which is a lot, to be fair. I'm surprised we're not doing more damage. But I just keep taking the hits after losing all of my ball work. Yeah, Popping Corn would be so good. We could maybe have won with Popping Corn. I'm hoping the ball work is enough, but I don't know. This is pretty rough. I cannot discard. Oh my god, I almost just fucking killed myself with the double-edged sword. It's so over. It's so over, man. It's so over. Wait, that looked so weird. Oh! We lost. We died. Torn Sash triggered. So now all incoming damage is halved. We had the thing protecting us from one death. It's not gonna be enough. And then we get to remove all my ball work Mark, my favorite thing ever. So what have I learned? What have I learned here? I have learned, oh, well, yeah. Also, I have learned that Irresponsiball has ruined our guarantee. So 39 and 10. Man, oh, how we have fallen. Oh, how we have fallen. So I'm gonna say there's a couple things that I have learned to appreciate, right? Like let's take a look at what I have learned and what I have still learned to hate. Where is it? Irresponsiball can jump off of a cliff. Fuck Irresponsiball. It is an irresponsible thing to take in any run. Do not take it. Ever, 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 ever. We will never take it again. Until another 300 hours of gameplay when I try it again. Double-edged Sworb, I actually learned, if as long as you don't have another fuck-ass orb removing all of your, ball work, could actually be pretty cool. Guaranteed refresh, guaranteed AoE, without even throwing it. Scary sometimes, yes, but one of the self-damage orbs I will learn to appreciate here. Irresponsiball, fuck-ass orb. Double-edged Sworb, good, potentially. And then honestly, the other thing that I learned that I think I will appreciate a little bit more is all or nothing. I'm glad we got to see that in action a little bit. All or nothing was some of our most damage that we had, even in a non-crit build. It's actually pretty fun. Obviously, nothing is as good as Restorb, but nothing ever will be. But with that, it was fun. It was fun using all of these orbs that are not my favorites to see if we could beat Peglin Act 4. To be fair, maybe it would have been better if we didn't have two huge things hurting us a lot and you just had one. You probably have to have a good amount of self-damage in your build. You can't have too much of it, especially if you don't have any sustain like me. But it was fun trying out. Also, Crucible 14 is just pretty brutal. I think the max HP was not actually that bad this time because we got a lot of relics and we had Basalt Totem. But I'm excited to take another crack at 14 in the future. And there we go. So I had a lot of fun just, trying things outside of my comfort zone. Hindsight 2020, maybe it doesn't make sense to take multiple things like Irresponsiball and Double-Edged Sworb and then just being like, oh, they're all bad. But I had a lot of fun. I still don't know if I'll take Irresponsiball anymore, but I definitely feel like I've broadened my horizons a little bit. So if you like this and you like seeing us play Peglin and doing builds and strats that, I don't normally take, definitely let me know. I probably won't do Necromancer unless a million people beg. If this video gets 1,000 likes, we'll do it with Necromancer. But either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed as much as me. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell like the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Peglin videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. We still got the rarest relic to find, hopefully here soon. And if you're gonna be grinding out some Peglin on your own, then I wish you guys luck. I'll see you all next time.